Alright people, welcome to what's going to be my first video on the channel, and this is going to be, from the title, a beginner to middle game guide on Fish. I've created an entirely new account for this challenge, so let's get in. Alright, so as you can see, I have loaded into the game, and I've just claimed my 200 coin reward. And we are going to start off the game by talking to our friend Pierre. Oh, how does this go? No thanks, I got this. Alright, so, as everybody starts out, I cast my line. I click the shake button more times than I'm comfortable with. And, soon enough, you are gonna catch your first fish. So what you need to do to actually catch a fish is you need to bring this white bar and make sure it is settled on the gray line. Once you've done that, it will go up and you will catch your first fish. Now, I got a pike, but you could get something like a pike or a sockeye salmon, or I forget exactly what's around here, but any of that stuff. Point is, we've started, and yeah, so to start off the game, you're gonna want to fish a little bit more, so keep clicking the shake button so that you can get another fish. So the goal of this is you want to be getting $2,000. Because once you get $2,000, you can get the next fishing rod that we're going for. And that rod is going to be called the carbon rod. So I'm going to go ahead and skip until I have $2,000, so see you in a second. Alright guys, and I believe that should be enough for me to get $2,000. As you see, I have 1.6k right now. And will it be enough? It will, okay. So, once you've finally gotten $2,000, you're going to go over here to the side, and you're going to buy this rod, called the carbon rod. As you'll see, minus 10 lure speed, 25 luck, control 0.05, resilience 10%, and max kilograms 600. Now, this is probably going to be overwhelming at first, because it's like, oh my god, I don't understand what all these stats mean, and that's what I'm going to explain right now. So, first of all, you're gonna go into your equipment bag, and you're gonna click equip on the carbon rod. So, let's talk about these stats. Lure speed. Lure speed controls how many times you have to click that shake button. When it is 100, it is... When it's 100% lure speed, then it will instantly catch a fish once you cast it. If it has 0, then it'll take a bunch of shakes. Negative 10, it'll take a bunch of shakes, but that's fine. Now let's talk about luck. Luck will control how lucky you are, of course. So how good fish you'll catch, how fast you'll catch a lot more with higher luck stats. Control is the size of that white bar that you're trying to hover above the fish to catch it, so that will make it a little bit bigger. Resilience is how much the fish moves, so with the flimsy rod it was moving around all over the place, but with this 10% resilience they should stay still a little more. And max kilograms is just how heavy you can catch a fish. So, with a flimsy rod it was only 10.4 kilograms, this is 600, so a big difference. So what you're gonna wanna do, since you have carbon rod now, is you want to get somewhere else. You've been fishing here for a while now. But here's the problem. You will drown. Like fast. So you have two options here. Either A, hop around in the water, or B, grind 1,500 more cash. So since I really just don't want to do that at all, I am going to slowly hop to a different island. So, the place that I'm going to be advising you to fish is called Forsaken Shores. So from Forsaken Shores, to get to Forsaken Shores, you just want to hop out, then I believe it is slightly left. This is gonna take a while to hop, so if you want to save up 1,500 and get the surfboard, I perfectly understand that. But I personally am just gonna do this the hard way. So I'll cut to when I get there. Alright guys, and we have finally made it to Forsaken Shores. That took like 10 minutes. So I would probably recommend just getting to level 5 and getting a boat, but I didn't because I'm not exactly what they like to call the sharpest tool in the shed. So what you want to do when you make it to Forsaken Shores is you want to go to this left side over here. You'll notice because it has a cannon, you can make it pretty easily. Then you're gonna follow the same path as I do. So you're gonna go up here. You're gonna take a left. Go up here. Yes, you can't hop up these walls. You can with some walls in the game, which is why I tried it. You're gonna go over here to the Forsaken Shores pond. So the reason I want to go to this pond is because it has some good fish, and it has a fish called the Captain's Goldfish, which sells for $2,000. Yeah, so very good. It is rare, so let's see if I can get it on my first try. I doubt it, but hey, why not? So, yep, you can see it takes a lot of shakes to get a fish on your line with this rod, but it is so worth it. This is gonna be a rod that you're gonna use for a little while, and this is gonna be a place that you definitely are gonna use for a little while. Oh, I got my first fish here. You can already notice the difference in the control bar size, and we got a Corsair grouper. You notice it's 13 kilograms? Yeah, the flimsy rod couldn't even catch that. So, yeah. This place is pretty good, so I'm gonna catch 5 fish here and then show you how much money I make. So, I'll be back in a second. Alright, so I've got the 5 fish and I'm now heading to the merchant. But while I'm heading to the merchant, I want to talk about mutations. So, mutations are things that you find on fish, like as you see, negative tire, sleet cutlass fish, and mutations basically make your fish worth more or less depending on the mutation. Most of them make it worth more. I'm pretty sure the only ones that make it worth less are Sandy, which you can only get with a curse that doesn't exist in the game anymore, and Amber, which you can chip away to make it a lot more valuable. So let's go ahead and talk to the merchant here and see how much he gives me. Boom, just like that, 800 coins. I just got 800 coins in like less than 3 minutes. And that is great. So what you're gonna want to do, what you're gonna want to do from now on, is you're going to fish in that goldfish pond, yeah, until you get 7,000 coins. So I'm gonna go ahead and fish there until I get 7,000 coins, and see you in a little. Alright, I think this should be good. As you can see, I have a lot of fish in my inventory. So please be 7k worth. Please be 7k worth. It is 3.6k. I'll be back. Oh my god, dude! I forgot to capture that, but I actually got the. I got it. I got the captain's goldfish. Yeah. That's a mythic rarity, and that thing is gonna be worth like 2,000 coins. Just that. That one cast is worth 2,000 coins. See, if you guys could get even like 1 or 2 of those, you're set. That was, oh my god, that was so lucky. Oh wow, that took me so long to catch on my first playthrough. Wow. We did it. Oh. Honestly, if we catch like 1 more fish after this, I think that should be enough. Because like that's 2k, and I need... Yeah, I need 2k and 200, so this is gonna be my last cast, and then I should be able to get the rod that I'm going for now. Or I guess the rod that you're going for as well, because this is a guide. I keep forgetting that. Oh my god, I got another one! I got another Captain's Goldfish! That's insane! Whoa! Dude! Wait, guys, that's actually crazy. That is, well, that is definitely enough, and they're the same weight, so they're stacked. That's hilarious. But yeah, I got 2 Captain's Goldfish. Now, unless you want to if you want to auto sell these, you'll notice that if I try to go over to the merchant guy and say, hey, can I sell my inventory? It will, but it won't sell the goldfish. So if you want to enable that, where it auto sells the mythics, then you can scroll down, And then turn on auto sell mythic, legendary, limited, exotic, enchant relic, whatever you like. Personally, I like to put on everything except for the enchant relics, exotic, and limited fish. Or I like to put on the limited fish one, sorry. I like to put on basically everything except for those. So once you've done that, you can go over, talk to this merchant guy, like to sell my inventory, and the captain's goldfish sell too. And did they nerf the goldfish? Oh, they nerfed the goldfish. No. Wait, I guess more fishing. I'll see you again next time. Okay guys, now in fact I do have 7.4k, so now what you want to do is you're going to want to hop over to your neighboring place called Roslit Bay. So the path to Roslit is you just want to go across here, boom, now you're on the right side. Then you just want to keep on hopping right. Hop our way off of Forsaken. Right over there. And you're gonna turn this way. I like to kind of just sit on these rocks a little bit, in case you start drowning a little bit, because water hopping, occasionally you'll accidentally go into the water and do that kind of thing, and that's frustrating. But yeah, then you're gonna just want to hop around, and soon you will see that thing that says Roslit Bay. So hop towards Roslit Bay. And this is gonna take a while, so I'm probably gonna time lapse you guys. Okay, now I have made it to Roslit Bay. You're gonna want to hop over here. You're gonna go down, see the angler. Nobody cares about the quests. I don't think they're that good for XP, and there's really no point in doing them unless you're super early game. But even then, it's not that worth it. So you're gonna want to hop over here, and you'll be in Roslit Hamlet. You're gonna see this guy over here, and you're gonna see a couple rods here. So you have a few options. You have Rapid Rod for 14k, Steady Rod for 7k, Fortune Rod for 12.75k. So the one that you're gonna want to get is the Steady Rod for 7,000. So what you're gonna see is negative 60% lore speed, 35% luck, 0.05 control, 30% resilience, and the thing that makes this worthwhile, 100,000 max kilograms. So you're gonna go ahead and buy the rod. As always, go to the equipment, equip the Steady Rod, and now you have it. So something special about the Steady Rod is you'll notice that when you cast, the shake button is now really, really big. This does not compensate for the completely and utterly horrid lore speed, but that's fine. So yep, you see it takes a heck of a lot of time to shake this, but when you catch a fish, it will be worth it, because you can see, oh, they don't move, you can catch it with ease. Boom! And we got a halibut. That's great. So now you are actually gonna grind up to getting 1,000 coins. You can just grind around Roslit. It's not that hard to do. So yeah, you can just keep on fishing around Roslit Bay until you get 1,500 coins. Because if you go over to the shipwright guy here. Hello, Mr. Shipwright. I'd like to see my ships. You don't have anything. Now you could go ahead and get this rowboat, but don't get the rowboat. Get the surfboard. So the rowboat is okay. And by okay, I mean completely ass. The surfboard is at least tolerable before you get something like the hovercraft or the speedboat. So, yeah. You definitely want to get surfboard. Alright. So, I took a break. I went to go get some stuff with my mom, and now, since it is close to the update, we have a bonus of 1.5 times server luck, so that's already great. So yeah, guys, it's gonna be a lot easier if you start now, so I recommend if you have never played Fish before, this would be a perfect time to start. So I'm just gonna keep fishing here around Moosewood, with the steady rod that you just learned how to get. So yeah, all you gotta do is do this for a while, and you should be ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and time-lapse you guys, the rest of this fishing to get 1,500 coins. So see you guys in a minute. Okay guys, I was actually able to get the 1,500 coins and even catch myself a sweet moonfish which sold for 1,000. So yep, now I have 2,400 coins and I am gonna show you two important pieces of knowledge now. The first piece of knowledge is the place you're gonna be fishing for a long time. And the second is a trick to make you shake faster. Now you may be asking, but Pine, but disposed Pine, why didn't you tell me this earlier? The reason for this is because only the true G's, only the people who actually watch these videos are going to be able to learn this shake trick. Either that or you have a friend who knows it, but this will allow you to shake twice to 3 times as fast as usual. And it's no cheating or anything, it's perfectly allowed in the game. And it's just really fun, so once I make it to the place that we're going to be fishing, I will go ahead and tell you the shake trick, so I'll speed this up for you guys. But the place that we're going to be going is called the Grand Reef. So what you want to do to get to the Grand Reef is you want to go over and drive to Forsaken Shores with the surfboard that you now have. So yep, you're going to head over to the Forsaken Shores. So you're going to pass by Roslet here. Just keep on driving. I know it's going to take a while. But eventually, you will make it to Forsaken Shores. And I'll go ahead and tell you, once you make it to Forsaken Shores, what you want to do is you want to take a right when you start to see these rocks. So, when I drive up ahead, you should start to see, those rocks. And the ones to the right, those ones over there, we are going to turn when we get close to those. So, right about now, we'll probably turn. And we're going to keep going straight after we see that rock. So we're going to go over here. And what's going to happen when you keep going this way is, sure, it'll show the Forsaken Shores. And then once you keep going, you should see those 3 question marks. You're going to go straight towards those question marks. And the place that is called the Grand Reef. See, it has that timer, and the timer is the Atlantis update. It's going to come out in 17 hours, 32 minutes, and 5 seconds. So, the main Grand Reef is in the middle there. But what we're actually going to be doing is going to one of these 2 small islands. I'm going to go to the one on the right, because I feel like I'm luckier here. You're not actually luckier here, but it's, I don't know. I just feel like you am. So, the place that we're going is called the Atlantean Storm. So, as soon as you hop off here, you're gonna make it, you're gonna see those whirlpools, and what you're gonna want to do is cast into that whirlpool. So now it's time for the shake trick. So for the shake trick, you're gonna go up here, you're gonna click that camera icon, you'll see that part's disappeared. So you're gonna click this backslash, then you're gonna go to the down arrow and the enter key. Down, enter, down, enter. The only problem with this right now is that there is, you see that thing that says current server luck 1.5 times? Well, sometimes when you're doing this fast, it will correct that. So typically you're not going to have that bonus. So in about 17 hours when the update comes out, that trick should be working all the way. So just click on that, click backslash on your keyboard, then click down and enter as fast as you can. And it should work. But for now, we're just going to cast, and as you'll see, we got a fish on our line. It's not fighting too hard. We're gonna go ahead and catch that. And first of all, look at that XP, 900, and we got a negative cyclone mako. That one fish there already sells for like 200 coins. And that's nothing. Just wait until you get a rare fish. This place is insane. Like, this is the meta for even like level 500s. I'm sure that even like the people up here will use this spot. Because this is great for XP and money. So yep, you're just gonna fish here for a while, and once you have 25k, then you stop fishing here. Do not stop fishing here until you reach 25,000 coins. Now I know 25k sounds like a heck of a lot to grind, but trust me, in this place, it's not. Now, I do want to give a fair warning that you're most likely going to lose the first good fish you get here, because they will have a negative percent modifier of 60 if it's a legendary, and 75 if it's a mythic, which is really hard to catch. It makes the progress bar go up super slowly, and you're not going to have a fun time catching it. But eventually, when you get good at this kind of stuff, you should be able to catch them pretty easily, and each of those fish sells for like 5,000. Yeah, say I got the mythic here. It'll be minus 75% progress speed, and it'll be pretty hard to catch. I have a stupid amount of hours on this game, so it's not that hard for me. But for you guys, your first time is going to be a lot more difficult. When you catch it, you're going to see both where we're going to get like over 1,000 XP. And not only that, but we are going to get a fish that's worth thousands of coins. So I'm going to come back to you guys when I get 25,000 coins. So see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, as you can see, I am back over at Moosewood, and I have myself a few of those mythical void anglers. And I'm gonna go ahead and see how much money I make from that. So if I go over to our friend the merchant here, and click sell my inventory, I'm gonna get 37,000. As you can see, that place is amazing for making money. So now that I have 30,000 coins, I am level 19. What I would like to do is save up to get that speedboat, which requires level 20, and it is 15,000 coins. So, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is fish a little bit in Moosewood here. I just need a couple fish, and then I'm going to get myself a speedboat. See, a speedboat is, oh, it is so much faster than a surfboard, and so much better. And it's just overall great. So I'll catch back up with you guys when I get enough for these, when I get level 20 and enough for the speedboat and the rod that I'm about to show you guys. Okay guys, I'm back and I have 26k and I already bought the speedboat, so we have enough. As you can see, it is currently the Aurora Borealis, which for you guys who have never experienced an Aurora before, makes you 6 times luckier. Combined with that 1.5 times server luck, we have 9 times server luck right now. So I would be fishing here, but since this isn't my main, and I'm just trying to give a guide to you guys, I don't feel like I have to. So I decided to fish there for a little bit. So now we are going to head over to the Northern Expedition. You have your 26k coins and your speedboat. It is time for the final segment of today's video, and that is going to be getting the final early game rod. So after you get this rod, then you will continue into mid-game. Alright guys, so now that you have passed through that Northern Expedition portal, you're just gonna keep going towards that thing that says Northern Expedition. I know you're like, what just happened? I went through a portal and I'm still going. Yeah, you're in the Northern Expedition now. So you'll know because you'll see these gigantic ice pillars and this very, when I get close enough for it to load, very intimidating mountain called the Northern Summit. Yep. You see that? That's big. You don't have to climb that mountain. In fact, you don't climb that mountain. So you're gonna hop off around here, and when you see this tent and that tent, and then you're gonna see this merchant. So right next to this merchant is the Arctic Rod. This is the final beginner rod, and buying this will put you into the mid-game section. So if you look at these guys' stats, 45 lure speed, which is crazy by the way. And it has 65% luck, 0.1 hit control, 15 resilience, and 80,000 max kilograms. It is better than the steady rod in every way except for max kilograms. Well, you're gonna go ahead and buy that rod, go into your equipment bag, and get that Arctic rod. Now I would say this first part of this guide is done. Or this guide is done. But I want to show you what it's like to use this rod real quick. So if you go ahead and cast your line, you'll notice sadly your shakes aren't big enough once. You used to have to click like 20 times to get a fish on your line. Now you have to click maybe 10. And look at the size of that bar, and the resilience is amazing. So this is one of the best rods for beginners in the game, guys. So alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you want me to continue the series with this account and go all the way to Rod of the Depths, then go ahead and like the video, because if I get 25 likes, then I will go to Trident, then I will show you guys how to get Trident Rod and Rod. I'll show you guys how to get Trident Rod, and if I can get 100 likes on this video, then I will show you how to get the Rod of the Depths. Also, subscribe, because when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a Megalodon to 100,000 people. So the first person to comment their username in Fish below will win themselves a free Ancient Megalodon when we hit 100 subscribers. So make sure you guys are the first. I'll go ahead and see you in the next video.